This is the 1998 Ocean Alexander 44 Sundeck. And walk up the port side. You'll see she's just in great condition. The hull sides look great. The Imran paint was done in Hinckley Yard. Let's go ahead and step aboard. Now we'll start all the way here in the aft. If I open up here, I go ahead and just give you a view out there. You've got a giant swim platform, and of course that's where the Freedom boat lift, hydraulic remote control boat lift, attaches right there. And then you can see right on its own lift is the tender that comes with this boat. But you'll see just a very large swim platform, and also if I turn around, you're going to see your swim ladder that attaches. And once again, I just close this door, and that brings us into our cockpit. Now you'll see the cockpit is quite roomy, and you'll see also in the photos and the advertisement that there's a grill that attaches right here on the side. And if I go ahead and open up this box, you'll see the propane. Then if I open up this cabinet right here, you'll see your hot and cold water for showering off when you climb back on the boat. And you're going to see your hose hookups there. If I come down into the center of the deck and I open up here, you're just going to see real great access to all your aft workings. You can get right down in there. Easy reach of everything. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and move up to the aft deck. Let me just give you a look around. Just very roomy. And let's start here with this beautiful hard top, and you'll see the lights are built right in. And then you'll see all around the hard top, if you look in the pictures, you'll see I put one of these down and took a photograph. This is all a big sunshade all the way around, and it rolls up nice and neat, but looks great when it's down as well. Whether we're talking about the rails or these poles or the cleats that you see down there, all the hardware that Ocean Alexander uses is just such high quality. It is such great building. Looking all around, you'll see evidence of it all over this boat. And you'll see in the back of this deck that the owners have a locker right there, as well as storage and cabinets. And if I go ahead and just kind of look down the sides, just take a look at how wide those walkways are with a high rail for safety. Just great job on each side. And probably a good time to walk you up the front and give you a look at the bow. And then moving forward, you'll see you don't even have to turn sideways on these walkways, but just look at the substantial fittings and hardware everywhere you look. They just do such a great job. And you'll see just all the non-skid, all the deck just looks beautiful. Just very well cared for. We'll just walk you back to the aft deck. And let's move on up to the Flybridge. You'll see as you walk by, you have stereo remote controls and speakers. And then I'll just go ahead and give you a look around this Flybridge. Let's start here with the Bimini. As you'll see, the Bimini is in excellent condition. It just was replaced recently, as well as all the Stratoglass all the way around. Just looks crystal clear. And now I'll move up to our Helm. And the first thing I want to say about this Helm is everywhere you look, you've got great sight lines. The Stratoglass is beautiful. And let's start at our Helm at the top. You'll see your Ritchie compass, and then over directly to the right, and you can move this anywhere you'd like. You've got Garmin GPS map 7212. Right now you can see I've got it on map and also depth finder. Then directly in front of you, you're going to see a backup Garmin GPS map 541S. Then you're going to see your Robertson autopilot, your Garmin VHF, and then over there you got your Furuno for the radar. And then directly in front of your captain, you can see all your gauges, your bow thruster, your throttle and shifter controls, and then your switches to run your boat. And then everywhere you look also on this bridge, You're going to see cabinets for storage, and then there's storage under these seats. And then if I come over here and I show you the top of this hard top, you're going to see your solar panels for charging the batteries right there on your hard top. And let's go ahead and come on down. And let's enter the cabin. And now as we enter the Ocean Alexander, I'll give you a look around. And this is a good time to note a couple things right off the bat, is how light and bright this boat is. It does have updated blinds, but you lift those blinds and it's a very light and bright boat. And also just these parquet wood floors, and everywhere you look on this woodwork, it just looks absolutely great. And you'll see in the salon here a giant L-shaped seating. And then if I turn around, you're going to see your U-line ice maker. You're going to see your television. And then if I go ahead and open up here, you're going to see just a beautiful liquor cabinet. And then if we move over to starboard, you'll see this interior helm, and let me just give you some shots of that. And then right next to that, a seat and footrest. And then if I come over to the side, you're going to see your control panel, and just all laid out in a very organized fashion. And then if I move forward, that will bring us to our Galley and Dinette. And then you'll see also your galley is very light and bright. You'll see plenty of counter space, plenty of cabinets, and then you'll see a very large sink. Then if I move to the forward wall, you're going to see your microwave convection oven, your 3-burner stove, and then you're going to see your refrigerator freezer. And that will lead us starboard to a very large dinette with storage below. Then if I move forward, you'll see you have a closed door cabin here for your VIP guests. And then we move forward, you'll see just a very roomy double berth. And I just want to take a pause here and once again just look at the woodworking in this. It's just absolutely beautiful. And you'll see down below the double berth, you'll see plenty of storage for your guests. And then you'll see on the actual berth, the owner's laid out. He's got lots of manuals, lots of records, and a maintenance log for the next owners. Then if I come over here to the starboard side and I open up here, you'll see here just a large cedar lined closet that lights up automatically for your guests. Then if I move over to this aft wall and I open up, you have another large storage cabinet. Now these owners use it for extra storage for the galley, but that could be storage for your guests. Then if I open up here, you're going to see a very roomy guest head, plenty of storage. And now if we go ahead and walk through the salon again, you get this large aft master cabin. And let's start here in the aft master with this huge king bed. Now this is totally a walk around bed, and just looks very comfortable and very easy to make and maneuver around. And we'll start over here, and you have a large flat screen TV, and this is on an adjustable arm. You can move it wherever you'd like. And then down below that, you're going to see rows of cabinet storage, and then down below that, rows of drawer storage. And now if I come to the forward wall and I open up here, you're going to see just a very large closet. Then if I move on the other side of the entryway and I open up here, you're just going to see another huge closet, just a ton of storage in this cabin. And then if I move over to the port side, you're going to see a vanity there in the center with its own seating. And then you're going to see plenty of cabinet and drawer storage once again. And that brings us to the master head. And you'll see very large, very roomy, and of course a stand-up shower. And now we'll go ahead and come back through the salon. And I'll come over here, and if I lift up these stairs, that will bring us to our engine room. Now as we enter the engine room, give you a good look at these Cummins motors. Now you can see there the stamp on the motor. These Reman motors are directly from the Cummins factory. They were built in 2009 and they were put in the boat in 2010. So these are 2010 motors. Very low hour, very efficient motors, and even the generator is very low hour. So just a great package in a neat and organized engine room. And now's the time of the video where I give a condition report and name opportunities for the new owners to improve this boat. First of all, condition. As you can tell, this is an extremely well cared for Ocean Alexander. Everywhere you look, whether we're talking about the hull sides with the paint that was done at the Hinckley yard, all the woodworking, everything has been recently serviced. It's got fresh bottom paint on it. The isinglass package is new. All the service is up to date on the motors and the generator, and everywhere you look around this boat, it just shows extremely well. It just is really a beautiful boat that has been very well cared for, and this owner has all his service records. But I think if someone's looking for a quality builder and a very low hour engine package, that this is just a great boat for them, whether it is intercoastal cruising, going to the Keys of the Bahamas, or doing the Great Loop. It's just a great boat for living the cruising lifestyle. You'll see just plenty of room with cabins forward and aft to give everybody a lot of privacy, a large galley, a very comfortable salon. And then if we come out here, you're going to see just very roomy exterior space. Once again, all in great shape. I mean, even the non-skid, the hard top, everywhere you look. The propane gas grill, and then you've got your Freedom lift with the tender that makes on the hook just easy getting to shore. If you move to the bridge, you've got a nice electronics package, lots of seats to keep the captain company, solar panels charging your batteries. I mean, just seems like a great package for somebody looking for that cruising lifestyle. And Ocean Alexander is just such a quality builder. Everywhere you look, the hardware, everything is so substantial. In terms of opportunities for the new owner to improve this boat, everywhere you look around, it just seems to be in very nice shape. Cosmetically, service-wise, it's up to date. It's got new Bimini, new Strataglass, fresh bottom paint. Everywhere you look, I think it just shows very well. The only thing I can think of in terms of opportunities for the new owner to improve this boat is this current owner does not drive the boat from the interior helm. He never has, and the previous owner didn't. So it was something he really didn't pay attention to. So when he went one time just to check the electronics, that GPS at North Star, and I believe it's the autopilot too, we're not powering up. So he just didn't worry about it because he doesn't really believe in driving this boat from the lower helm. But if somebody was planning on it, they might want to update that stuff. But outside of that, I'm not aware of anything else not working, and everything else is showing very well. The service is up to date and seems like it's ready for your next long cruise.